Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an awesome one for kids. It's ham varied sandwiches. We'll show you a breakfast and a lunch one. So let's talk about the origin of this. We're always looking for quick and easy things to do for the kids for lunch on the weekends or even breakfast. And I found something really cool at our grocery store. They had these little miniature pressed ham loaves, think of it like chopped ham almost in the deli, but it looks a lot better than that. It actually looks like it's been carved out of a single piece of ham into this tube shape. I'm going to be able to cut these really thin and have it like a breakfast meat, almost like a Canadian bacon. We're going to do one of those. I'm also going to show you how we can do this out on the Blackstone to make a kicked up ham and cheese sandwich that I assure you your kids will love. All right, let's show you. All right, let's talk about the ingredients. The first is this ham. I really like this one. This is a tube of ham pressed out of an actual ham. It's not actually pressed together or chopped ham. As I zoom in and look at this, you can see it's got all this really nice solid ham meat in it, a little bit of fat, but not much. That'll allow it to render down a little bit when we cook it up. This is going to be phenomenal. We also have two varieties of cheeses. For our breakfast sandwich, we're going to use American cheese. It melts really, really easy. For our lunch variety, we'll be using Swiss. We've got some onion because I think roasted onion on top of the ham sandwich for lunch will be absolutely delicious. And then we have a few eggs so that we can make this really good breakfast sandwich. We also have butter and some oil for the top of the flat top. We'll show you that in just a moment. All right, let's start here by cutting up our actual meat. Now I'm going to cut this pretty thin, about 1/4 inch or so, or maybe even thinner. And this is going to be our Canadian bacon style one for our breakfast piece. We'll do 2 of these. Perfect. And now for our lunch one, we're going to do this a little thicker. I'm going to say not quite 1/2 inch, maybe 1/3 inch, but thick enough that you're going to get a mouthful of this delicious meat when you take a bite of it. Now what I like about this is you buy it the way you want, you slice how much you need, you put that right back in the fridge and you're all set to go. Now because this is all going to cook so fast, I'm going to go ahead and slice up our onion as well. Now I'm going to do a whole slice of an onion here, and then I'll just break these apart on the griddle into little O's. And that one slice ought to be more than enough for our sandwich. And the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to open up my American cheese, because if this sits out in this heat, despite the fact that it's darn near the 1st of November, this will just be a melty mess and I'll never be able to get it onto the griddle. So I always set these right on top of the plastic, and then I can just flip this right over onto the griddle. All right, let's get this thing fired up. I'm going to put them on low and get the surface nice and warm. All right, we've got this center right here on low. We're just going to go ahead and put us a little bit of oil down here. And get this spread out a bit. That'll be perfect. Because we're going to do some eggs, I'm going to go ahead and use one of these little rings. But, boy, it sure does help to get that nice and sprayed. And I just do it right over the griddle because I can spread that out on the griddle as well. But you want to get these treated really well. Let's get these guys tossed right on here. I'll do these guys in the back, the big ones, and then I'm going to put these thin ones right up here up front. Get those going as well. A couple of these onions down. These guys flipped over, they're looking a little decent. Onions going. Because these are the thinner ones, we're going to do that breakfast one first for sure. We get ready to put our egg right in that. Before we pop our egg on here, we're just going to take our toasted buns, get that going down here. Egg right on in there. Now when I'm cooking an egg like this, I have found that just wiggling it a little bit is helpful. Keeps it from sticking. I will say I think these little silicone rings are even better, but you can also just run a little knife right around that if you need to. Helps free it up. Take a look at our buns here. Getting close, but not quite. Ham's looking good. Now you see how that ham is starting to bubble up a little bit in the center. We're just going to go ahead and slice this down so that these guys open right up. Show you what I mean. There you go. You see how they just got flat instantly. Egg is almost ready to flip. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and flip this guy. Perfect. See how our buns are looking? That's looking good. Start assembling right here. Take our Canadian bacon, put it there. Cheese right there. Egg goes on top. And bun on the top. That is going to be killer. Take our buns, nice and buttered, get those put right down. Our onions going right into that. Those onions are looking just about perfect.
Over here. Yeah, right here. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell notification so you get notified of new videos. Thanks.
All right, let's go ahead and assemble this guy. I'm going to take our ham, pop it right onto our cheese, take our onions, spread these guys right out on here, and put our lid right down on top. And there we have it. That looks amazing. I mean, just take a look at these guys, right? These look amazing. Here is our lunch variety. Look at that. And our breakfast variety. Look at that breakfast one. All right, that's it. Quick and easy on the Blackstone, and you can see just how good that looks. A little bit of that yolk running out of there. So let's go ahead and give this breakfast one a try first. I think that's the one I certainly want to go for. That is good. And cheesy. Wow. That is unbelievable. Like, that is perfect for the kids. It took 5 minutes maybe to put all this stuff together. Simple, easy, absolutely delicious. Let's try the lunch one, because this can be done in a 15-minute break at lunchtime, and they're done eating. It's phenomenal. If you want, certainly put a little mayo or mustard on it. I'm going to have it just like it is. Onion, ham, and Swiss on this one. That's phenomenal. The onions give that great flavor. If your kids don't like onions, I usually leave it off. It's funny. One of my kids loves raw onions. The other one likes cooked onions. Neither like the opposite. So we do things with either raw or cooked on them, depending on which kid likes which. So always a little interesting. And by the way, I get it wrong 50% of the time. So it's like, I'll switch plates. All right, y'all. Simple and easy one. Safe and happy grilling. Oh, good, you're still here. Hey, if you guys want, check out this video up here. It's all of our playlist, all about the PitBoss pellet grill and smoker. And check out this one down here, all about Blackstone flat top griddles. See ya.